Hello, hi, and welcome. My name is El Papito Hajil, aka El Papi Hajil, and we are back again with another video. And today we are going to be talking about Colleen Bassinger. Right, so yeah, I got it wrong. It's Colleen Ballinger. I should have known that. I should have known that. Colleen Ballinger, aka Miranda Sings. You know what I'm saying? And the reason we are talking about this absolute creep of a woman today is because, and I'm guessing like a lot of you guys, I also saw the apology that she recently released 2 days ago. You know this one?
All aboard the toxic gossip train. You're chugging down the tracks of misinformation. The toxic gossip train. You got a one-way ticket to manipulation station. Toxic gossip train. Tie me to the tracks and harass me for my past. These rumors look like facts. If you don't mind the gaps, I won't survive in the crash.
Like I'm telling you, I was in complete disbelief. I was absolutely kerfuffled. You know what I mean? I said, how and why? You know, why are you doing? Do you guys not have PR teams anymore? You whip out you could not even, it wasn't even an apology. She just kind of just said, guys, it's you guys just wanting entertainment, listening to everything you hear, ignore all the allegations. It's just blown out of proportion. It doesn't really, it's all you guys' fault, man, just for wanting entertainment. Leave me alone. That's basically what she said. Bearing in mind that based off the evidence that, all the leaks that have happened and shit like that showed this woman's messages and this woman's interactions with little kids, I'm very confident in saying that this woman groomed little children and had predatory behavior towards minors. And I don't mean that in a sexual way or that kind of creepy way. I mean in the sense of this woman manipulated and weaponized her audience literally for her own personal gain. But for those of you that don't know who she is, Colleen Bassinger or Ballinger, I don't know why I keep saying that. Colleen Ballinger is a popular YouTuber. She's got 3.5 million, subscribers on YouTube, and she created a character called Miranda Sings. I think that's what it is. Yeah, listen, I didn't really know who this woman was until this fucking apology happened. This apology was just so crazy to me that I was like, what? And then I heard the shit that she was actually like, that she's actually being accused of, and I saw like all the videos and the evidence and all that, the leaks that happened, and I was like, wow, this woman is fucking disgusting. So she has a character that she plays on YouTube called Miranda Sings, and I'll be honest with you, it's one of the worst things you're gonna see. It's so fucking cringeworthy, and just, I'm telling you, even if I was 12, 13, even 14, there's no way you'll watch this.
When I sneeze, I pee simultaneously. I don't need a table, I just use my belly. Haven't pooped in weeks and I'm still alive. There's a tiny little penis in me at all times. So let's see if I can give him some tips and tricks. Oh, wow. Oh, that one in my tookie. It vibrated everything. Hey guys, it's me Miranda. 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 Hey guys, it's me Miranda.
Yeah, like you can't even chuckle at this. It's just for a grown adult to be doing this is actually wild to me, and to say that it's a YouTube character. And what are you doing? This woman sent her bra and panties, her bra and knickers, to a minor, that she had worn this. She sent it to a minor, and it was all just considered a joke. There's multiple instances of her telling her underage fans very personal details about her life, such as her divorce, or, just very, very personal information that you just really shouldn't be telling your fans, let alone underage kids.
Here's where she changed her group chat name to Winter C Blockers, and she asked her fans, tell me what move I should make on a very inappropriate word for her boyfriend. That's her boyfriend's name, all mixed in with bad words. And yes, there are minors in this chat where she asks this. Her minor fans answer her, and she says, okay, I'm gonna go to him and say, I want to stress eat your wiener. Again, minors are here. Like here where she says, hi, everyone hates me. I just can't imagine being like a fan that's like 12 or 13 or 14 and hearing this from my idol and how much stress that would cause me and how much I would feel I would need to comfort them. And she spoke a lot about her divorce and complained that her ex said that she was cheating. And again, these kids had to comfort her, even though a lot of these kids also liked her ex-husband. And I think Adam even said this in his video, that he really like worshiped their relationship, and it felt like a divorce of his parents in a way. So he's having to process that information, but also comfort her about it. But she really kept her fans hooked in these group chats by like giving little tidbits, and they got more information than the rest of the fandom, and it created like this personal relationship. And again, she fostered these parasocial relationships with fans. She made kids feel more important because it got her a lot of loyalty. And I know there's people that be like, oh, she's not a real predator. And like, okay, I'm not saying that she is. What I'm saying is that she used grooming tactics and predatory behavior to get what she wanted out of fans, which was that they buy her merchandise and show up to her shows and give her free labor, and most importantly, attack anybody who attacks her. And you see that in my comments so much. And the things that these kids say is so scary to me. Like, I will always stand by her. Like, I'm a ride or die. Nothing could convince me that Colleen isn't great. That kind of defense is a direct response to the way that she talked about kids here.
So she's doing all of this, and essentially what she was doing was manipulating these people, pretending like she didn't have any friends, pretending like, you know, oh, look at me, I'm just a loser, you guys are all really my friends. But all she was really doing is just manipulating a bunch of kids into worshipping her and forming parasocial relationships where the kids even said themselves, especially when they got older and they realize how messed up it is, they even said themselves they would have done anything for this woman. It was like she was forming her own little cult by grooming these kids into worshipping her and viewing her as their god. You know, every single bit of praise she personally showed towards these kids, they, you know, there's a bunch of them saying, oh yeah, she was literally the best person in the world to me. Like, I would have done anything for this woman. And that's because of her and the relationships that she formed and she fostered and she allowed with these children. And because of, you know, these strong parasocial relationships that these kids formed, she would get these fans to basically go online and hunt for any negative information about her, which in turn would end up dragging these kids who basically just worshipped Colleen, would end up dragging these kids into all these fucking situations where they would now end up in turn end up being harassed by a whole bunch of other Colleen fans. And it was just a very, very toxic situation where little kids are doing anything for this woman, and in turn she's just throwing them under the bus whenever she gets into shit.
And in 2016 to 2018, I was always asked to follow along gossip sites. Now, the gossip sites were talking about her ex-husband and hers relationship and the divorce, and I was very much so made to follow along with that and then feed back that information and what they were talking about. Now, in me doing this, it led to my name getting thrown into the mix in these gossip sites, and Adam, the character, the person, whatever you want to call it, started getting really attacked on these sites too.
Because she didn't actually care about these kids. She just saw them as, you know, disposable waste that she could use, get whatever she wanted, and then boom, just throw them aside. And yeah, it was a really messed up dynamic, because there clearly was a power dynamic. You know, she was the celebrity, they worshipped her, and she would in turn control them and manipulate them into doing whatever she wanted, whatever she felt like, you know, was a bit too risky for her to do.
Can we acknowledge that? She just messaged someone saying that out of respect for him being a child, I'm not going to respond to him. And she goes on to send my entire message history with her to someone to get them to leak it.
Colleen got in some controversy for tweeting this. And when she tweeted this, because a bunch of her audiences, you know, they represent certain communities, you know, they're part of certain communities, that type of thing. A lot of people were upset by this tweet because they felt like she was queer baiting, you know, all that stuff. So instead of Colleen to basically take ownership of what she did, what she essentially then did is said, oh, I didn't post this. I have someone else running my Twitter account. Even though someone was running a Twitter account. They run every tweet by her. She approved it, and that's why it was posted. But then she just completely said, no, it wasn't me. It was, you know, it was that little kid, the little 15-year-old that I've got running my account. He's the one who actually posted it. And then she ghosted this kid. And then he just started getting a shitload of abuse, a shitload of hate. And he was like a super fan. He was like, yo, Colleen for life, all of that stuff. So he was now getting a shitload of hate because now all the hate was being directed towards him, because Colleen had basically just, you know, thrown him aside. The answer to this is simple, really. If you weren't using predatory behavior to manipulate kids into doing free labor for you, you wouldn't be in that mess. And that's just a pattern. That's just a pattern of what this woman was like with her fans and why it's such a problem, because she was in group chats with these people. Like,
I swear I'm not high.
in her apology, she says, oh yeah, I didn't really do anything bad, you know, I was just messaging them because I was a loser. You are a fucking loser. You're an absolute weird woman. Like, why are you sending videos with a tampon in your mouth to minors? Like, I'm so confused, because obviously we know if this shit was on the other foot, yo, everybody would be going, what the fuck, this guy needs to be gone. Like, as in, put this man in jail. What do you, like, this is just clearly predatory behavior, especially when you were doing all of this for your own personal gain, because you had something to gain from this. What's predatory behavior? So I'm very confident in saying she is a predator. You know, you use predatory means to get kids to do your fucking shit, do your bidding, worship you, whatnot. That's a cult leader, and that's a predator. You preyed on fucking children, you preyed on minors. And through doing this, you ended up putting them in very real danger, because they started receiving a shitload of hate on the internet because of it. And allegations of this whole thing has been around for a few years now. You know, the last couple of years, allegations have been out against her. But it's the fact that she weaponizes her legion of fans to basically shut down, you know, any allegation that comes against her, you know, end up bullying the people who speak out on her, that type of thing. Like, at one point in the past, she had to apologize because, you know, a bunch of these allegations were coming out that she was abusing her power, especially abusing the power dynamic with her fans. So she did an apology in the past where she kind of just played the whole, you know, I didn't really do anything wrong. You know, I had good intentions. My fans are my family. They're my friends. I love them. You know, they're my ride or die type of shit.
We all have seen me cry way too many times on this channel about things I probably should have kept to myself. I definitely overshare, and I have definitely overshared with fans when they have asked me what's wrong, or asked me how I'm feeling, or try to console me when I'm feeling down. I definitely have overshared in the past with them and talked with them a little too much when I should have kept things to myself or talked to family or close friends instead.
And it's quite scary and creepy, because when she says oversharing with her fans, she's not talking about adults. She's talking about the people she was oversharing with. They were minors. Like 95% of these people were minors that she was oversharing all of these things with. Like, imagine a 30-something-year-old woman messaging your 13-year-old child, you know, son or daughter, about the most inappropriate shit. Some random woman on the internet is messaging your son or daughter. Now, in case you're thinking that, oh yeah, maybe she didn't know the general age of her fans, she definitely did. These were the people she interacted with. These were the people that she came to her shows. These were the people that, you know, she formed a relationship with. So she definitely knew how old these people were. And in case you're still questioning, here is her best friend, who is also in a lot of her videos, is in a lot of these group chats. You know, he's got his own following within the Colleen, you know, fandom or whatnot. So here's what he's saying, and it's quite creepy when you understand the context now behind all of this and why they're doing this.
But first of all, I just want to say that, like, I love all of you. Like, you all honestly mean so much to me.
Oh my god.
You have no idea. I know that it sounds weird because I'm a full-grown adult and some of you are younger.
Oh my god.
And blah, blah, blah.
Oh
but,
my god.
like, I honestly think of all of you, like, as my best friends. Like, I don't have friends.
Oh,
and
God.
I'm a loner and I'm a loser. Like, my only friend is Colleen.
Oh my god.
And, like, it's so comforting to, like, go online and talk to you guys and feel, like, loved and cared about, because I love and care about all of you. And I trust you, and, like, with all my friends, I vent to you, and when I'm angry, and I feel better, and I feel comforted by you all, and I hope that I can do the same for you.
Guys,
received a message from his mother through his DMs asking me to not speak of him. I now realize I should have never been communicating with him in the first place.
Yeah, duh. He was a child. He's not even the only child that she was talking to. I had a parasocial relationship with her. I was gonna say whatever I could to make her think I was on her side because I wanted her to like me. I'm just being honest. That's what it was. The red flags were literally waving in my face, and I was just like, la-di-da-di-da, like not even paying attention to them.
Now, another serious allegation that's, against this Colleen is the live shows that she held. And in these live shows, it consisted of a shitload of inappropriate shit involving kids, once again, involving minors. And there's quite a clear thing you can see where this woman has an obsession with kids' bodies. She would bring kids on stage. She would judge their bodies. She would judge the outfits they were wearing. She would sexualize them, shout porn at them, just be very weird. She would get, little boys in the audience to reach into her pants because she would keep cheese balls in there. She would get them to reach into her pants and then they would pull out cheese balls while she pretends to be, enjoying it. It's a very creepy atmosphere that she fostered with these live shows, and a very unsafe atmosphere for a lot of the kids that were there.
He's wearing a nice button-up shirt all the way to the tippity toe. Nice long sleeves, pants that go all the way down to the floor. This is very nice. Very conservative outfit. Modest as hottest. This is a perfect example of not porn. This is porn. Her shorts are so short we can see all the creases and crevices. I can see her entire hole right here. And the shirt is so tight we can see the entire chesticles. This is a perfect example of porn.
Like, I just cannot understand the process that goes through your head to shout porn to a child based off the outfit that they're wearing while a whole room full of your audience just laughs at them. Like, oh my god. Which is essentially sexualizing fucking kids on stage and trying to normalize it because of your character that you're playing.
Here's a picture of another young boy at a live show who actually felt comfortable enough to reach into her pants for the cheese balls. And I mean, look at that face she's making while he does it. Like, are you kidding me, Colleen? Imagine if this was a male on stage and a little girl did this. The worst part is Miranda has no shame in posting this on Facebook that an audience member took and titles it Current Mood.
There was also that time she brought a 16-year-old girl on stage and, opened her legs in front of an audience and, once again, ridiculed her for what she was wearing. And everybody laughed at her. The girl was feeling uncomfortable. She said herself in a video. Yeah, she actually recently did a video speaking on, the whole ordeal because it went viral recently. So a lot of people were commenting on it, and a lot of people rightfully so were talking about how fucked up the situation was. So she released a video talking about her experience and viewing it now as an adult compared to when she was 16.
Hi, okay, my name is Becky. I'm the girl in this video, and this video has over 1 million views, and that is a lot of people to be seeing this story without hearing it from me, so I want to explain this. So I was a fan of Colleen and all the Ballinger family for a very, very long time, and I think in this video I was about 16. If you've never been to a Miranda show, Colleen frequently has segments where she calls people up on stage. One of those segments was the bit, which I'm not really going to be explaining in this video, but that's why I was kind of trying to dress skimpy so that I would be called up on stage and basically get degraded by Miranda. But I did not get called up for that. I got called up for the yoga challenge. Now, as soon as I stood up from the audience, I saw Colleen's eyes widen because she realized I was not wearing pants. But for some reason, that didn't stop her from continuing. In fact, no adult at any point stepped in this situation. So we get to the point in the yoga challenge where I am laying down and Colleen is spreading my legs basically as far as she can. She spreads them so far that you can see the spandex I was wearing under my romper, which thank God I was wearing. Now, the original video posted by Xandar, I'm sorry if I pronounced her name wrong, is only a screenshot, but there is a whole video of this. But that screenshot is the most important because that is the moment I will never forget, where I was laying under Colleen and she was smirking down at me while thousands of people were laughing, and I was terrified that my body wasn't covered up enough by the spandex or the romper. I basically felt naked, so it felt incredibly violating. I was younger and my body was still developing and I was still becoming comfortable with myself, so for her to use my body as entertainment on stage really set my confidence back quite a lot. And not to mention, after all this, after the show, I had to walk back to my car where there was many men staring at me in a very predatory way that they were not looking at me before because of how exposed I had been on stage.
So yeah, pretty fucking grim. And the fact that this woman's been allowed to get away with horrible behavior towards kids for years is pretty concerning. But yeah, so that was it really. That was it. Just, you know, I saw this apology and I said, fuck is going on? The ukulele? I was like, listen, you can't ukulele your way out of this one. You're not just gonna sing a ha ha hee hee your way out of this. It's not gonna work this time. You know what I mean? Now you got more eyes on you because of the ukulele shit.